Hello, this is Mrs. Monroe. Hello. Sissy Penelope. I don't suppose we've talked before because I would have remembered that name. They do. How so, darling? What stuck out? I probably do. Tell me how you came by your name, Penelope. Right, so you gave yourself this name. So are you in a relationship? Is this a secret? Your new name and... And do you dress? I suppose since you are calling yourself Sissy Penelope, you might be dressing in frilly clothes or at least panties. And what do you do? What is your routine? How do you like to get up, get dressed slowly? Do you have something that you like to do while you're getting dressed? Yes. And so you get dressed up. Do you like for someone like me, a beautiful, powerful woman, to tell you how to get all dressed up? Instructed. And how would we train you to be a slut? What would that entail? Would you go really far with it? And tell me what that would mean. Tell me how far you would go. Servicing my lovers for me? And how are you dressed for me right now, Penelope? Oh. Oh my goodness. You do look like a slut, don't you? A bimbo slut. You know how those men love those sluts like you. And how's your clitty right now? Is it nice and hard? So, can you imagine me sitting there and having you stand up and perhaps twirl around for me and show me what you look like and how pretty you look and how much of a slut you look with those big tits? Yeah, I would tell you, Penelope, turn around and I want you to squeeze them for me. Show me what a slut. Show me how a slut squeezes those tits. Squeeze. Yes, and you're squeezing. You want to squeeze your clitty too, because you want it to squirt out for me. Wouldn't you love to belong to Mrs. Monroe? I love sissies like you. I love obedient sissy sluts like you. Yeah, what if I come up and squeeze your tits for you? Tell you that we need to perk them up, make those guys want you, make them realize that you're a slut. You're gonna open up your mouth like sluts do? And let me put whatever I want inside of your mouth? Hmm? Yes, Penelope. You know what I want you to do? I want you to open up your mouth really wide because I've got a strap-on and I want you to suck it for me. Yeah. Did you make that kitty squirt already? Good girl. Don't let it squirt until you tell me, until you ask me permission, okay? Say yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And would you actually let me fuck you like a slut, Penelope? Yes, of course. We would have to go very slowly, wouldn't we? And make sure that we stretch out that pussy hole. Mm-hmm. So I want you to open up your mouth. Open up your mouth like a good slut. Start to suck it for me. Mm-hmm. Just take your tongue and swirl it right around that head of that cock. Mm-hmm. Do it for Mrs. Monroe. Be a good girl. Be a good slut. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want you to bend over. I want you to pull those panties down, okay? Mm-hmm. I want you to bend over my bed. And I want you to open up your pussy for me. Let me open it up. And I'm going to start to take my fingers and I'm going to start to just swirl my finger around the edge of that pussy hole so I can stretch it a little. And I want you to rub your clitty while I'm doing that, okay? Mm-hmm. Tell me you're Mrs. Monroe's good girl. You're Mrs. Monroe's good slutty girl. Yes, I like to hear you say that. Alright, so I'm going to start to take my fingertip and I'm going to start to push it inside. Mm-hmm. Because we're training that pussy hole, aren't we? Mm-hmm. I want you to squeeze your tits for me. Mm-hmm. You like to squeeze those big, nasty whore tits, don't you? Mm-hmm. And I want to squeeze them for you, too. I want to jiggle them for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take pictures of you, yes. We could put you in all kinds of positions, couldn't we? Mm-hmm. Could we put you in slutty positions, like you're laying down on the bed and you've kind of got your hand on your hip and you're on your side and you're kind of, with the other hand, you're squeezing those big titties? Yeah, you're opening up like a slut because you want, what do you want, Penelope? Tell me. Tell me what you want. Yeah? You want a big cock stuffed in that pussy? And that slutty pussy hole? Mm-hmm. And you want to do it for me, don't you? While I'm sitting there watching and making you take that cock and telling you what a good little slut you are? Mm-hmm. Taking pictures. Taking pictures and filming it as well. Videoing it. Yes. Yes, this is your secret life and only me and you know about it, don't we? And those cocks? It's so good to have a secret like this, isn't it? So feels so good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now what should we do with you? You got any ideas of what we should do with you, Penelope? You want to squirt those pussy juices everywhere from that clitty? Yeah? You want to really, really beg me? I really like to hear my sissies beg. If I let you squirt it, you're going to call me back and be trained some more, aren't you? All right, darling. I'm gonna let you squirt this time, but next time you call me back, and we're gonna take longer. Yeah, good girl. Oh, what a good little slut. I'd like to see you squirt it. Oh, I'm so glad you called me today, Penelope. Oh, I'm glad to talk to you. Good. Well, appreciate me with some good feedback, okay? All right, darling. Bye-bye. Hi there. I guess you might have guessed that I do provide a phone service. It is fantasy mixed with reality. I provide sex therapy. I provide all types of fetishes and fantasy. I also provide some relaxation trance. There's really no limits to what I do provide, including taboo. I am, of course, a dom, so I would never be submissive to you, or would I be allow you to disrespect me in any way. I think that you will find a deep connection if you do choose to call me or message me. You can message me right there on this. YouTube has my email, so it's right there on my channel page. So you're perfectly welcome to message me at any time, and perhaps we can arrange a phone call or even a live session on Yahoo or Skype. My webpage is www.niteflirt.com. That's www.nightflirt.com.